Hello friends, welcome to a new video of this series called The Plastics Academy. Today's issue worries all of us. Could I be sick or intoxicated by heating food in plastic containers? Is it true that inside there are chemicals that could be dangerous for me? Imagine you buy bread and the bread has a low-density polyethylene bag. Did you know that this bag will not contain only polyethylene? To develop a plastic product, raw material manufacturers add some chemicals in order to get some performance. We can mention, for example, process stabilizers, antioxidants, ultraviolet stabilizers, lubricants, pigments, plasticizers, flame retardants, and many others that could be included into the plastic product we are buying. In other words, if you acquire any polymer product, you will receive a polymer full of chemicals necessary to behave as expected during manufacture, but also during final use. The Swiss Society for Nutrition estimates that there are 100,000 substances that could pass from the packaging to the products we eat. And listen, 1,500 among them have been certified as toxic. But how could we know if plastics packaging contaminate my food? First, we have to understand the sources of contamination. Number 1. Chemicals of certain monomers present in plastics can pass directly to the food. Number 2. Food could react with plastics, causing certain substances to migrate into food. Number 3. Gases or substances that are outside of the packaging could pass through and reach the food, even the inks used to print some information. However, contamination increases if food is heated, remains in the packaging for a long time, or contains fat. And of course, there are plastics with chemicals that migrate easily and others that tend to be less dangerous. Currently, many countries accept a maximum migration of 60 milligrams of substance per kilogram of food, regardless of whether it is toxic or not. But how do I know if the food I'm eating in plastic will be contaminated or not? Unfortunately, it is almost impossible to know, even if the manufacturer tests it in laboratory, because temperatures used to determine it may be different from those used at home. In addition, consumers can hardly know what are the chemicals that manufacturers put in each of the plastic packaging materials. On the other hand, there would be some peace of mind if product had a sticker indicating that microwave oven is permitted or that it has a FDA certification from the Food and Drug Administration of the US. However, what was certified? The product? Or only the raw material? And if so, at what temperature are the chemicals not supposed to pass into the food? After how long? For safety, I do not recommend heating any food in plastic containers or leaving it under the sun inside its packaging. Think of the water PET bottles that are left inside the car during the day. Fortunately, 90% of plastic packagings are made with only 5 polymers: polypropylene, polyethylene, polystyrene, polyvinyl chloride, and polyethylene terephthalate, which helps manufacturers to focus on the control of toxic substances. Do not forget either that with a low-density polyethylene bag weighing only 6 grams, we carry up to 10 kilograms, more than 1,500 times its own weight. I conclude then that we are not going to die from being in contact with these chemicals from one day to another, but what if we were daily ingesting carcinogenic substances without realizing it. I thank you very much for your attention, and I will say goodbye, but not without telling you that nothing in life is worth if you don't give to others with full love and passion. See you next time!